Oh, are we going?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
You've seen a work in progress.
This really hurts my eyes. So a lot of people messaged me that they wanted to see more. This was sick. Do more. One person. That's just the same comment, you dickhead. Way to crush my dreams, man. Thanks. This was sick. Do more.
What do you think we're doing?
Stop humming that song! I can hum if I want to. I know you can. I'm asking you to stop. Well, if you're asking, then I'll stop. Thank you. He was much chubbier back then. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What a loser. Oh shit.
What the fuck? Dude, I thought the documentary ended ages ago. You need to leave. Get out. What are you doing here?
You do realize we've been watching you for months now.
Oh yeah.
Just one more, George. Come on, man. Just one more.
Oh my god, I thought you left already. No, seriously, no. You were in my bin, my laundry, my cereal, my drink. You were a teddy cam and in my shirt drawer. Like,
We'll pay you.
I'm George, and I played Alan in A Work in Progress.
what's going on, man? Dude.
we go, we're answering this question.
So apart from being an actor, what else did you do to make the film?
So, I worked on the editing. A conventional teaser trailer is between 30 seconds to a minute. For example, ANCHORMAN 2. Now, our teaser trailer is 1 minute and 20 seconds long. This is because our film includes actors that are unknown, as well as the plot, and we want to use as much time as we can in order to get the audience familiar with our film's narrative themes. Now with ANCHORMAN 2, people already have an idea of what to expect with the film and therefore already know the characters, and that's why they can meet this convention.
Always make sure the parents are around if you hug a child.
Just say hello.
Hello.
Another example is Horror Bosses 2. Horror Bosses 2 is 1 minute and 40 seconds long, which during the trailer we just are greeted again with familiar faces, familiar characters, however new themes and new parts of the characters that the audience is not familiar with. This is shown by the variety of shots shown on the screen, and we don't necessarily see too much that's new. So yeah, maybe we have broken that particular convention of a teaser trailer. However, when looking back at previous comedy teaser trailers, they all vary in time lengths, with the max being 2 minutes as seen by the examples shown. These examples then are evidence of our trailer, even though being past the duration convention, that it's not out of the ordinary. Another example, Baywatch. This official teaser trailer was indeed 2 minutes long. However, they did a teaser for the teaser trailer which was 20 seconds long, just teasing one character and the setting. I think this teaser trailer definitely is quite obvious to what the film will be about, and so meets the conventions of a teaser trailer because the audience are aware of a character, maybe possibly the main character, and this character and the narrative themes are then emphasized in the official teaser trailer. Alright, so let's compare to an existing comedy teaser trailer, Get Smart. Now Steve Carell plays the main character, he's the main role. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a trailer for The Office US, because that is the perfect example to compare it to, but this trailer will suffice, and it's a really good trailer. To begin with, Get Smart opens with the green universal classification screen. Our trailer, however, does not. This, yes, therefore, creates a more professional trailer. However, looking at previous examples such as ANCHORMAN 2, didn't have this and therefore isn't out of the ordinary if we didn't use it. So, just like Get Smart, we open with our ident, following by a voiceover to introduce our main character. However, we don't necessarily introduce our character until the end. We then have shots of possible scenes that may happen in our film, similar to Get Smart. Furthermore, like Get Smart, we don't introduce our film right at the end to make the audience think additional thoughts about our film. Instead, we have the date to make sure that the audience are aware of when this film's out so they can get excited for it, like Get Smart. Furthermore, like Get Smart, we use the same font throughout the entire trailer. Now our font is very simplistic and professional and reflects the setting of an office. Additionally, talking about setting, we've had a very brightly lit sets in order to reflect that comedic genre convention. Get Smart uses very slow editing pace. It's not necessarily continuity, and neither is ours. At some points we used a montage, and that was a very slow montage to reflect to the music that we created using GarageBand. Now, we do show off other characters, however we don't show off that actor's name. We do show off the main character's name and the actor's name to ensure that we can have at least someone who is familiar with the audience and to get them familiar with that actor and to reassure that this is something that they want to come and see. Another existing media product is David Brent's Life on the Road, made by Ricky Gervais.
Miss me.
Hello, I'm David Brent. You probably know me as the star of the BBC Two documentary The Office,
Who was the creator of The Office. So his works are influential and encouraged many of our ideas. Some of them we wanted to recreate in our own way for our trailer, since we found that his awkward jokes, awkward stares towards the camera was very funny and made it very comedic and perfect for a mockumentary. To fully capture the mockumentary essence, we didn't really stop recording necessarily, and we just recorded random bits that Neil would do. We went into detail and made the sets and costumes, so the mise-en-scène, extremely realistic to what an actual office would be. This put an emphasis on the comedy as well as just a general documentary feel, which is what we wanted. So, genre convention. We didn't really use any verbal jokes. We used more funny reactions, comedic violence, body language was the main joke, as seen by the slow zoom in onto our main character Neil failing to open the door. This is similar to Get Smart. Ours is more subtle, theirs is over dramatized, and this is therefore to achieve the joke. In the beginning, like Get Smart, we use a voiceover. This gets the audience involved in the joke and makes it more so they can relate to the character and get involved with the character.
With that balance threatened, it's time to turn to one man.
Furthermore, we achieve the comic genre through the use of vulgar language and brightly lighted settings. As well as, we had a foolish character who performed several foolish and clumsy antics. Since our film is based in an office, Steve Carell is an example of where we base our ideas upon, as well as Step Brothers, especially this scene.
I'm sorry? What did
You're
you
just
just say?
coming off stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid. You're wearing tuxedos to a job that requires you to clean bathrooms. Please leave this office. We're done with this interview.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Get out of my office!
To capture these comedic reactions, Quentin Tarantino's quick zoom camera shot, something that we developed and established in our trailer. Moving on, now let's discuss the poster convention. And the poster, as shown by my beautiful hand models. Yeah, by hand models, I mean me. What was the question again? The poster we have created uses similar conventions to those posters, similar in genre as shown right here. For example, the main character in our poster is clearly focused upon, is evident from other posters in that genre, because it's mainly to emphasize the importance of our character and clearly highlight the genre as shown in the Borat and Anchorman posters. We took inspirations from the simplicity in their font and the plain background, because we just wanted to show off how simple an office really is, you know, how it's just really plain, simple, professional. We added the cast names above, just like the examples in the poster shown, and this title was around the center to highlight the importance of our film, show off that as with the main character. Strapline in ours is underneath the main title, just to highlight the fact it's a comedy because of the use of the pun. However, you could argue that because we didn't maintain the same mise-en-scène of the actor's costume, we haven't actually maintained the comedy genre. Or we have, but we haven't portrayed what our film is actually about, because the suit he's wearing could be anything. There's no the same tie, it's the same blazer, sure, same everything else apart from the shirt, but if you haven't seen the trailer first, then you won't necessarily understand that this is about an office. Here are some poster examples that we thought were similar to ours. Like Anchorman, we have the actor's name at the top. So we follow the convention of having the coming soon / release date of the movie, as well as some sort of way to access more information about the film at the bottom, just like Anchorman. Anchorman doesn't use the building block. Examples seen, such as 21 Jump Street, Get Smart, they use the building block. Anchorman and Borat poster are the most similar to ours, especially Anchorman. However, Borat is a mockumentary, so it makes sense to use some of the conventions, especially having the strapline beneath the title. 21 Jump Street, we have the characters positioned in a similar way. They're very serious, but very at the same time it's foolish. Get Smart is very jokey again, with their hair covering Steve Carell's face. And also, Steve Carell was in the office, so we felt like this example was very necessary. We like this 40-year-old version poster because it highlights the main character, which we want, and Steve Carell and Paul Rudd's acts as the top of the poster, even same as our poster. To maintain brand identity, we use the same font throughout the entire poster. Magazine. Our magazine is very much an inspiration and a combination of other magazine covers in our genre and some in other genres. We took inspiration especially from Anchorman 2's poster, because it had the picture of all the 4 main characters in the central position. The main image highlighted the main character, and we want that association with the audience because that is somewhat a part of our USP, unique selling point, and our brand identity. Our sole image focuses on the main character, just like the Anchorman 2 are, and various other examples as that you can see later on in this video. Like our poster, we have the strapline very much in the center and the main title in the center to highlight our film as well as our main character. We also, unlike the other magazine posters, we don't have necessarily, well, it is a simple background, but we wanted to show off our settings. So in comparison to the Anchorman 2 poster, we don't have a lot of taglines to show what's going on in the magazine cover, but we want to show off our film in the front cover. This isn't out of the ordinary as seen by the Avatar magazine cover. We aren't necessarily breaking conventions. Exclusive interview with an exclamation point is the exclusive is a buzzword and therefore draws the attention to the center of the magazine, which is what we want, and is very similar to examples shown. The masthead, the front cover, is layered behind the head of the main character. This shows that our character is more important and the most important part of the front cover. This is because we want it to be the most iconic, so it can be recognized from anywhere. This is similar to Anchorman 2, where all the characters are pretty much in the center. They're all iconic. They're all going to be recognized from anywhere. A few of the cover lines are located on the outside of the page. They aren't as bold and they don't stand out as much like our title and our main cover, like title, the exclusive interview. It's not as stand out because we want that to stand out instead. However, we have the top 50 in red because we want people to also read the articles that we have inside, to therefore read the interview. The whole purpose of having this on the outside so we didn't draw any attention away from our film, our character. This can be seen in other magazines shown, but I think all in all, our magazine follows the majority of conventions, apart from the fact that it doesn't necessarily look as compact. But as I said before, it's because we want to show off our setting and our main character. We don't have as many taglines and strap lines at the sides. We have done this because we felt like, because our film isn't necessarily new or it's not going to be recognized, so we wanted to just make everything else stand out a bit more rather than advertising to other films and things like that. But an avid subscriber of Total Film would definitely read this to find out more about our film. All of these examples show off the main character. All of them have a variety of quotes. We also then found a Borat magazine cover, and again it's very different from ours in the fact that we don't use as many straplines, but again we want to show off the character and our setting as much as we can because it's unfamiliar to our audience.
So that's it, that's the end.
Oh, sweet. There's the door, mate.
Oh, okay.
Out there. Oh, where's this going, by the way?
Oh, it's for the DVD bonus footage.
Ah, of course, yeah.
Any last words?
Oh, yeah. It's not a nightlight.
Yeah, it is. That's good. Let's stop there.